Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, My So-Called Healthy Life. And let's just get right into this video. And the first thing I always do is talk about my weight loss and where I'm at. So this morning I woke up and I weighed myself and I was 225.6. And I, by accident in my Fitness Pal, I put 245.6 and it shot up and I was like, oh my God, what happened? But anyway, no. I gained 0.2 pounds from yesterday. And a lot of people are like, don't weigh yourself every day. And I just do that for me. I'm kind of not to a point now where if I gain like 0.2 pounds or even like a pound because of water weight gain or like what I've eaten in the last 24 hours or how active I am, I don't let myself get real upset about it. I will say that I ate something different yesterday and I'm not really sure if that had something to do with it, but I don't mean 0.2 pounds is just, it's just really not that big of a deal. So I wanted to show you something that I found when I was at Fresh Time yesterday. My nose is driving me crazy. I trimmed my beard today. Something that I found yesterday when I was at Fresh Time, and I was so excited about it, and I love the container. I love the packaging. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was, but I just think it's such a cool thing. And I'm going to show you the couscous, but they are these containers that they have there, and they're full about the whole way. This one is 130 calories. I think it was 5 grams of fat and like 3 grams of protein. And 130 calories for half a container. So an entire container would be 260 calories. But isn't this cool? Like when you take, the wrapper was around it. So when you take the wrapper off, this is what it looks like. So you could even use it afterwards. And so anyway, do you guys love couscous? I love couscous so much. So it's kind of like not a mukbang because I'm not eating it, but why won't it focus? Put my face away. But anyway, and they also had chickpea salad. I'm not a huge lover of just chickpea salad. And then they also had 2 different kinds of pasta. So I'm gonna try some different ones because the furthest that they go up is 400 calories for the entire package. And then they go all the way down to like 260 and something like that. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And let's see, what else is there to talk about? What did you guys think about my video yesterday where I was talking about the Debbie Downers and all that kind of stuff? You know, I want people to know that like, it's not, I didn't talk about that. I think like a lot of people misunderstood what I was trying to say in there and they were like, let me pick out this one negative comment. And that's not really what it was about for me. It's about the fact that there's always going to be people that are naysayers on there. And for example, I'll talk about this, just this one little thing, right? Is that I've had a couple people doubt my weight loss, not just on this channel, but like on other channels as well. And they'll say, you know, you should show your weigh-in in the morning. That way you can prove to people how much weight you've lost. And I thought about it. I really did because I was like, okay, how could I make this channel? Do you guys see it's getting darker in here? It is like gonna storm any second. So I was thinking about it and I was like, well, first of all, how would I hold the camera that probably weighs 5 pounds and do it at the same time? And then I was like, I don't love my feet. I don't want my feet in the video, you know, just like shot of the feet. When you step off of my scale, it erases. So I was like, how could I do this? And then I thought, you know what? It is not my responsibility to prove to somebody else. If you guys don't want to believe that I'm losing the weight, that is totally fine, okay? I think that I've come on here and been completely honest about being super heavy. I'm not sure why anybody would lie about that, right? I mean, I could get really tight and close to the camera and say I'm already 215 and you guys, what? Like, I mean, I guess some of you would believe it and some of you wouldn't. But you know, like I was thinking about that, it's like very similar again to when I first got sober and people would be like, oh, but surely, you know, you've drank something. And I want to make this clear because I was like watching back my video from yesterday and it almost kind of sounded like what I said in there was like people will say, oh, you can't have a beer and whatever. I haven't had one sip of alcohol in over 22 and a half years, including beer. So I kind of mistaken what I said yesterday. So I wasn't saying like, oh, I can have beer because nobody commented on that, but I was like, I caught it and I was like, that almost kind of sounds like you drink beer. No, I do not drink beer. I do not drink near beer. I don't drink anything that has even 2% of alcohol in it or 0.09% alcohol on it. I'm a total, what do you call it, Puritan when it comes to that stuff. I don't take anything over the counter. The only thing I take over the counter is melatonin. That's a vitamin that both my sponsor and my doctor approve. So, and that's just me. Other people can do what they need to do for their sobriety, but that's just how I feel about it. But you know, I've had like, even my dad has said to me through the years, like, like, surely you've probably had like a pina colada or like a beer when you've gone to like Mexico or Miami. And I'm like, no, I haven't had anything, you know, like, so, and I'm very like weird about that with like checking to make sure, like I always have like Alex, if I get a Diet Coke, like I don't much anymore because I'm not, but like smelling it first if we're out somewhere. And I'm also very, very, you know, like if I get something to drink at a restaurant, like we went somewhere and they had like this ginger beer that was non-alcoholic. And I asked the waitress like 3 times. And so then she was like, hold on a second. And she had like the owner come out and the owner was like, I'm sober and it's really important for me. And he owned like 3 restaurants. He's like, I just want you to know, thank you for asking. I think that's really cool. But I just want you to know that I have this beer on here, this ginger beer, cause she was like suggesting something different and fun to have. And I don't believe in romancing the bottle. This is getting so confusing, but anyway, he said, I just wanted there to be some non-alcoholic drinks on there so that people that are going out to dinner with their friends, because it's completely non-alcoholic. And I was like, okay. But, so, you know, like, but I have had people doubt me about that. So I have never really felt in my sobriety like I need to prove to somebody else if I'm sober or not. Like, that's personal, and if they don't want to believe it, then they don't have to believe it. And for me to have to prove it on my channel, I mean, I guess if I was getting a sponsorship, you know, like, which I'm not, because I think I have like 3,500 subscribers or something, and maybe 600 views a video. I mean, like, if I was getting a sponsorship paying, you know, $20,000 to talk about, you know, eating vegetarian and I was going to have a cheeseburger, well, then I think that might be an issue. And there are a lot of YouTubers that do that. And I think that goes into the whole drama issue, which, baby, this channel is never going to be about that. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get on a scale. Now, I may periodically take a picture or do something like that because I'm proud of the progress that I've had. I'm not comfortable right now doing a full body picture because I'm still very gutted. I'm only now, like today, this t-shirt is a t-shirt that I haven't been able to fit into, but like, I'm starting to fit into it. Trust me, when I can go shirtless and be proud of it, I will, okay? And I will probably, and you guys are like, oh no, Peter, please don't do that, please don't. But I'll even do a video shirtless just to prove how proud of myself I am, and it'll look like I'm completely nude and you guys will be like, never again. Or maybe I'll take a picture of me in a bathing suit, you know, and put it up on Instagram because we don't want a whole video of nudity. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care, but like, I need to get to a point where I'm proud of my body, and I'm not there yet. I've lost some weight, but I haven't lost that much weight. So, you know, it is what it is, and I think if you have anybody in your life that's like doubting you or saying like, oh, like you should be losing weight faster, and like, you know, I was watching somebody else's videos that's heavier and they like are losing weight faster and they're very hard on themselves, and I have known people that like are heavy, like very heavy, that will lose 2 pounds in 1 week and then the next week lose like 10 and then like 1 and then like 5. So as long as you stay on the journey, and continue to do it, like, I mean, I could have hit 20 pounds and been like, okay, I'm great. This is the lowest I've been in 3 or 4 years. I'm not going to do this anymore. But I'm not willing to do that. Like, I want to continue to stay on this journey. I feel so good, you guys. Like, I can't even explain it to you. Like, every morning that I wake up, I feel so incredibly rested and not hungry anymore. I used to wake up so hungry and I always wanted to just eat something bad. I'm not hungry late at night anymore. I'm going to bed earlier. The water has just been a phenomenal, I cannot sing the praises of drinking water enough. So, you know, it's just been really, really cool. And I love finding new foods, you know, and if I don't go to the grocery store on a regular basis, should I have a chickpea? Do you guys like chickpeas? I mean, chickpeas are basically hummus. Or basically hummus is basically chickpeas, right? Okay. So, but I did take going on to the other thing, I did take a before picture, and I will take an after picture, but like for me, I don't know that I'll ever be where I want to be. You know, I've made comments in here that I wanted to be at 190 or 180. It kind of shifts from day to day. Maybe I'll be completely fine being at 200 as long as I can eat what I want to eat. And I'm working out on a regular basis, and I'm feeling healthy, and I'm drinking water, and I'm not, you know, drinking a soda whenever I want to have one, and whatever. I know I'm not making excuses for myself. I'm living realistically. And I want to be able to live realistically, enjoy my life, and eat healthy, and be healthy. And I think that that's what it's really all about, you know, so that as I get older, I avoid things like high cholesterol, you know, and diabetes and things like that, if that makes sense. So, and I think that that is the main goal for all of us. Now, I want to tell you, going forward this week, I'm probably going to do some different things. I'm probably going to do some meditations on here because I haven't. I want to talk a little bit more about aligning our mind and our emotions, our spirituality. If you even want to talk about that, we can. As far as getting healthier to be, you know, like the healthiest possible human beings we can be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So physically, emotionally, mentally, yes. So I think that's all I have for today. I'm gonna get off here now and eat my couscous. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.